Hello everyone, it's Holly and I'm going to be sharing in this video my recipe for Italian tomato bisque. This soup is so delicious, full of flavor. It is restaurant quality and a crowd pleaser. It's not that difficult to make, so let me get started right now and share with you how to make my Italian tomato bisque. First, I'm going to be cooking everything in this large pot. And I'm going to start with 2 tablespoons of butter. And I'll go ahead and let my butter melt. And once it is melted, I'm going to be adding 1 medium onion chopped. And then I will add 6 celery stalks, also chopped. And adding that into the pot, I will sauté the onions and celery in the melted butter. Cook for about 6 minutes until it is tender. And then I will add 2 28-ounce cans of diced tomatoes. I prefer the petite dice, but the regular diced is also fine. And I always use my electric can opener that I bought on Amazon. I love this can opener. I'm going to put a link in the description box below because I think this can opener is definitely an essential to have in your kitchen. Then adding the 2 cans into the pot. You don't need to drain anything. Next, I will add 1 6-ounce can of tomato paste. Next, I will be adding 2 tablespoons of honey. And I always use my measure all from Pampered Chef because it is hard to measure out 2 tablespoons of sticky honey. But with this, it works much easier. Then I will add 3/4 pound of sliced mushrooms. Next will be chicken stock. I'm going to be adding a total of 64 ounces. You can also use vegetable stock if you prefer. Then I will add 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1.5 teaspoons of oregano, 1.5 teaspoons of basil, and 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder. Last, I will add 1/3 cup of fresh parsley, all chopped up. And after that, give it a good mix, put the lid on the pot, and let it simmer for at least 30 minutes. Now, I actually prefer to simmer it longer. If you have extra time, let it sit and simmer for a couple hours to really let all those flavors settle in. And then after it's had plenty of time to simmer, I'm going to be adding my last ingredient, and that is 2/3 cup of heavy whipping cream. Or you can even substitute heavy whipping cream for milk. But I prefer the heavy whipping cream because I just like the rich flavor that it gives this soup. Now you can whisk all this together, but I think that a large spoon works just fine to mix it all up. But that is it. That is the base for this soup. You can serve it up just like this, adding some shredded Parmesan cheese on top of the soup when you serve it. Really does pair well with it because of all the Italian flavors in it. Now, I like to make the soup sometimes a little bit more of a hearty meal. So I will add some protein to it, maybe some ground sausage or chicken. Meatballs are good with this soup. It is totally optional if you want to add some protein to it, but it really does thicken it up and make it more of a meal. Also, adding pasta to this soup is a great addition. If you want to cook your favorite kind of pasta and add it as well, like I said, it will really pair well with it. This soup, especially when you add the protein in the pasta, makes a great meal for hosting guests, especially during the cold seasons that are coming up here real soon. And if you are hosting out-of-town guests for the holidays, it is great to have this soup ready for when they arrive. You can see with this big pot here, it feeds a lot. Try it for yourself and see just how delicious this Italian tomato bisque soup is. This is restaurant quality, I am telling you. If you enjoyed this video or got any value out of it, please hit the like button. I appreciate you watching and may you have a beautiful day.